It's too easy to get used to using the same creatures over and over again. Always taking the Quetzal as soon as you get a Quetzal. Always taking the Argentivus as soon as you have an Argentivus, but obviously don't yet have a Quetzal. You know, all that sort of good stuff. And the reason for that is, well, there are multiple reasons, really. But the reasons are actually quite good. It's often because they're the best creatures for the job. That's really what it comes down to. Oh, now that I'm doing this, I just remembered. I actually... Oh, look at that. Good. You're going to be able to carry this stuff. Good. Here, hold this. I forgot I actually have a bunch of these on Dimitri. Anyway. Hey, I'm KIC. I'm about to wax philosophic for just a moment. Well, as if I already haven't been. But as I was saying, you know, you end up... Oh, look at that. We got stupid bugs everywhere. I'm going to try not to kill my kangaroo, because that would be rude. Alright, good job, Sheldon. You didn't die, even though I might have tried to stab you. Accidentally, of course, just to be clear. Ow, that actually kind of hurt right there. You didn't see that one. You might hear that in the background as I'm talking. That would be a cat. Yeah, she just jumped off of my lap and decided to go scratch on a little scratching post thing. And of course, as she did so, she, you know, basically jumped all over my arm and scratched the crap out of it, because that's just how she rolls. She is something else. She is interesting. What do I need for these? I don't remember. Here, let's make that go away. I just need a bunch of rocks, some wood, and some thatch. Good. So let's go ahead and check Sheldon's inventory there. Should be able to make a couple of these guys. We go. We'll go to craftables. We will do foundation because it's faster to do it that way. We don't need many of these today. In fact, 2 might be enough. But just to be on the safe side, I'm actually going to go for 4. What we're doing today is going to be kind of a setup for the next couple of episodes, really. We need to kind of do a little bit of work today so we can do the next couple of things. That's just the way it works in this game. You're just kind of floating there. Good. I'll take your 3 chitin. I didn't entirely realize you were floating there. I figured that was probably the case. Otherwise, I might have used an axe or something else to harvest you with, because that probably would have been better. But anyway, we do need to create some stuff so we can be ready for the next couple of episodes and potentially for the end of this one, depending on where things end up. I don't know yet. Sometimes you think something will only take a minute or 2, and then you realize, oh no, it's actually going to take a lot more than that. It's going to take a long time. So we're going to need some wooden walls. And I'm going to need a little, or wooden walls, stone walls rather. In part, we're making a bunch of stuff because, well, it's actually pretty good experience, but also because we're going to be using all of this stuff. I keep kind of saying we need it, but I'm not telling you what we're going to be doing because that's quite often my way. I'm a jerk that way. What can I say? Let's craft some walls. Let's craft some more walls, and then I need more stones because I just don't have enough of them. So that's what, 3 walls thus far? We need Sheldon over here so we can carry some of this junk. These walls and foundations are going to add up rather shortly here, so go ahead and go to walls. We're going to do some more stone walls. Look at that. I can do 3 this time around. I can slowly sort of walk. What's up, Sheldon? So as I kind of started to talk about at the beginning of this episode, just as we were starting things, I was kind of saying how it's too easy to just not use certain creatures, and that's absolutely true. I am 100% guilty of that. I mean, you know, how many times do you see me just take whatever big creature I have? That happens all the time, and it's not because I don't like the other guys. It's nothing to do with that at all. It's often just about what is the safest, and, oh, hi. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Oh, I should actually let Sheldon do it. That way he continues to get experience. I don't really need the experience here. Not from these guys. They're not really worth anything. No, I can't do that. Apparently I am stuck now. There we go. Can I? Sorry. I'm trying to hit it. It's not working. Cat, you're kind of... Oh, sorry about that. Once again, I'm recording at a bad time of day. My cat. I tell you, she is interesting. All right, you need to not be doing that. Let's go to our craftables. All right, so we need another wall. We probably should think about door frame. So we could do a reinforced wooden door, and then we're going to need a stone door frame, which means a couple more stones. So let's continue grabbing those, and then I think we're pretty much done. There we go, stone door frame. We're not going to worry about ceilings at this particular moment. Why not? Because we've already done enough gathering for today. I feel like that's enough. Bonsai! Look at that. Ah, that's marvelous. Digging that. I love those jumps. And see, this is the thing. Why don't I use this guy more often? He can carry a fair amount. He actually took a pretty good beating because I hit him with a pretty nasty axe. And he can jump. He's a lot of fun to run around with. Why don't I use some of these creatures more often? I don't know. Bad force of habit. What can I say? So let's go ahead and move. We need to get rid of you. I'm not going to get rid of them, but we need to move them from their current location. We're going to go ahead and grab these foundations from him. We'll grab the walls. I should be able to walk around without too much trouble. I don't actually need 8 of them. Now that I think about it, I only needed 7, I think. Whatever, it's okay. What I'm kind of thinking about here is maybe punching a hole through the wall right here. I don't know. Not sure yet. Or just building along the side over here where Beaker is. Oh, that's kind of a pain. Dimitri, can I borrow your saddle? Well, I mean, technically, I guess it's Beaker's, so I don't know. Can I walk with it? Yeah, I can still walk. Good. I really need to make some more saddles for these guys. It's on the to-do list. It's just, I kind of want to go to something else before we do that. So, you know. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. We're just going to park the Beaker right there. That'll be totally workable, working just fine. I don't know. Words. Ah, crud. I hate when that happens. I don't think I have it aimed in the wrong spot, and I totally have it aimed in the wrong spot. That happens way too frequently, I must admit. Do I have enough wood? I do, so I can go ahead and do that. I can do another foundation. Can I do stairs? Can I do any wooden stairs? What do I need to make wooden stairs? I need more wood. That's actually not too bad to grab. Here, let's go do that, because I'd like to have those stairs. I like that look. It's a nice little... It's just a little touch. You know, you don't necessarily need something extravagant, but I like those little touches. I think they kind of help set things up. I don't know which ones I did. Did I do the big ones or the small ones? And by that, I mean the ones with a lot of steps or the ones with not many steps. Oh, I did stone stairs. Oh. Well, whatever. I'm going to do some wooden ones for right now, because I don't think I have enough to do any stone stairs. Oh, actually, look at that. All I need are a couple more stones, and I can do that. Dimitri, hook it up, man. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just make a match. Let's make things look nice. You know, one of the things, too, just kind of talking about all this stuff, I kind of regret doing this. By this, I mean, I'm building over here again. Kind of building at the workshop, but, I mean, what do you want? This is where I started. This is where I spend the most time, and quite frankly, this is really the best and easiest location, which isn't necessarily perhaps why something should be done, but it's, you know, it's where everything is. I mean, can you imagine trying to get Tinier over to the lake house? Oh, the thought of doing that makes me not even want to play the game. Oh, those sorts of things are just not enjoyable. I really hate doing that kind of stuff. I'm not joking. That is just terrible. Yeah, I needed a lot more walls. I can't count, apparently, because that's totally not enough right there. I mean, look at that. We're missing stuff. I was thinking of only going 1 high, and then as I started to build this, I realized, no, I need to go 2 high. That's duh. Of course I need to go 2 high. It would be silly to go 1 high. Let's go ahead and put the stairs. We're going to put them... Oh, I forgot. These were a pain in the rear to place, too, weren't they? Oh, stairs. These are my nemesis. This mod, as much as I like it, oh, it has issues. There we go. We're going to put the stairs right there, which means we'll go ahead and put the door frame right there. And Dimitri, go ahead and grab me those. Grab me those, give me those. Can I make... Well, I can make 1 wall. That's something anyway. Oh, look at that. I actually need more wood. And then I can make a little more. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of wood. We don't necessarily need to do everything today. I mean, I like building the kind of the basics, kind of getting stuff set up so you know where I'm going with things. And, you know, I can finish it on my own if we need to do that, because I realize this isn't always the most enjoyable thing in the world. Especially when I'm doing it like this. I'm running around like an idiot and can't keep track of everything I have. All right, so let's grab the walls. We're going to pop those down so we can at least close the building off in part. Obviously, we need 1 more wall. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it. 1 more wall. What's the big deal? We only need 1 more wall. And then we should probably do some ceilings, too. you know what? Why not? I can do this on my own. It's all good. I don't need a dinosaur to carry everything right now. Chop those guys down. I think that gives me enough for a wall. And then what do I need for ceilings? I know those are going to be a lot of wood primarily. So I'm going to need a little more fiber, and thatch will be good, and then I just need a bunch of wood. So here, let's go ahead and grab some fiber. There we go. That's enough fiber, and then we'll go grab some wood. And yeah, I am pulling from kind of far out. Oh, it's a little dark over here. My apologies for that. Just because I want stuff to be able to respawn. That's all. It's just a simple matter of being able to respawn stuff. Here, let me go ahead and drop that torch right there so you can see what I'm doing. That makes my life easier when everyone can see, and I don't have to do all of this in post, because I get annoyed with that because it just doesn't look good when I do that. I have to blow things out so much, it just doesn't look pleasant at all. So I prefer to do things like this and just use the actual in-game mechanics, which are, you know, already there to do things, because, you know, that's the whole point of them. You know, it kind of gets back in that whole discussion of people telling me, hey, why don't you use gamma, or, you know, use this, that, and the other thing. Well, no. I don't want to. I like using what's in the game. She agrees with me. She came back, just in case you're wondering. That was a while ago. You probably heard that, in fact, because there's no way I can actually edit that out, because timing on it was perfect. But anyway, it's all good. So here we have this little building. This is put up next to, I guess, kind of what I originally started calling the workshop itself, even though this whole location is really the workshop when you get right down to it. Oh, ceilings, why don't you want to match directions? Sometimes this game frustrates me. Oh, look at that. None of those want to line up. None of them. Really? There we go. None of those directions, rather. Oh, look at that. We even have a torch inside because I forgot and built right around there. You know what? Here. Have some fire. Why not? That way we can see inside. So, boy, these foundations, sometimes they're a problem, especially, well, maybe it's the stairs that are at fault here. I don't like when I have to duck to get in through a door. That's really obnoxious, but oh well, what can you do? So we need to put something in there, and last I checked, I don't know where it is, so I might need a moment, because I know I have one somewhere. So if I don't see it here in the first couple boxes, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, because it's going to take me a while to track it down. I imagine at least one person watching is going, well, why didn't you check in here, dummy? Because I wasn't thinking about it here, because I didn't think I'd already dumped it in. Who knew? Who knew? Ah, man. That's just the way it is sometimes. I haven't refilled these guys in a while. They're probably out of metal, aren't they? But I think I have a bunch of extra metal in here somewhere. Oh, crud. I hope I have some extra metal, because we really need to make a refrigerator today. And if you haven't figured out why, well, I'll spoil it in just a moment. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Boom. Perfect. I think we only needed, you know, I'm going to take about 60. I think we only needed about 50 or so. I didn't even pay that close attention. But that's going to be perfect. That'll be fine. Let's turn this bad boy on. We will go to refrigerator. How close are we? Oh, look at that. I took way more than we needed. Barely have enough electronics, metal ingots. Good. Boom. Craft item. Let's do it. Now, this is going to be used for a couple of different things. I mean, one, you know, refrigerators are awesome, and we could go ahead and use a couple, really. I mean, really, we should probably make a bunch of them if I'm going to get right down to it. Let's put that guy down there on number 5. We're going to set you... Where are we going to set you? Let me turn that off. Oh, here we go. I just set everyone to neutral. Didn't mean to do that. Whatever. It's fine. We're going to set you right there. That is powered. It's perfect. I was hoping that would be powered right there. I figured it probably would be, but I wasn't 100% sure because that outlet is a little far away. It's not super far away, but it is a little far away. But, so here's what we're going to be putting in there. I know this is a lot of effort for creating nothing more than a refrigerator, but I have my reasons. Because we'll start with one more thing here momentarily. I thought you had something. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm getting my dinosaurs confused. Oh, look at that. Tiny's ready for level. Oh, that reminds me. I totally forgot to do something with you. Oh, look at that. Tiny got a bunch of levels. Yeah, we need to take care of one more thing right quick here. Oh, look at that. Mouse is ready for some levels. Oh, look at that. Mouse got levels. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, 114%. Mouse. Go Mouse. Emerald should have a bunch of levels ready for her. Let's get her Oh, those are terrible numbers there. I don't know what to do with you. Health is not really any better. Whatever. We'll make you fast. I know that all those points were wasted, but look at that. She got a boatload of levels from level 17 to 43. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think Chuck is carrying anything. Yeah, it would be awkward if Chuck were carrying what I'm looking for. But anyway, I know someone has some. Beaker, at the very least, you have something on you. I'm going to grab that Quetzal egg there. And I think Strike probably has a few eggs on her. I think. Here we go. You have the Argentivus eggs and a Raptor egg and a bunch of cooked prime meat. So here we go. Bunch of things we can throw right into... Oh, and a dodo egg. Why not? I'll take that. I'm going to leave you with the regular cooked meat just because I don't care about it. That's a simple matter of just killing something over by the lake house and then putting it in the fire because, well, that's not a big deal. So we have all these eggs over here. These, I realize, they're not fertilized, but there you go. That is your answer. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some breeding here in the rather near future. So let's go ahead and... Oh, do I have fence foundations? I do. That requires more wood, some more fiber, and some thatch. So we're going to just briefly here kind of start with something else. So we have one project down, did a little expansion on the workshop, a little minor expansion, but it's going to be an important expansion that we actually do really need. So there are good reasons to be doing that. Let's grab some more fiber. 14, 23. I'd like to get about 40 fiber because I really don't know how much we're going to need here. Let's just keep going. We'll get one more plant. We'll go ahead and harvest that guy too. And then let's just go ahead and grab some wood. Oh, here, you know what? Let's do it this way. That worked out pretty well last time. We'll just drop that down. Grab some wood over here and some wood like so. And then let's go ahead and make some fence foundations. How many of those? Sure, we'll just go ahead and make 15. I'm probably going to be running out of wood before I run out of anything else. So I'll grab some more wood. Here we go. That way, once I'm done creating those foundations, we'll be able to make some more. We don't need to make all of them right now. We're just going to go plop some of them down because we need to make a breeding chamber. This is going to be different from an egg chamber, the one where we actually are raising the eggs. I built one of those in the last series. Didn't ever really use it much. Kind of had the option to and just didn't quite get around to it because by that point, you know, the series was kind of winding down and we'd already done a lot of stuff. We'd already done a fair amount of breeding at that point, and I think, truth be told, we were also breeding mammals then, so we didn't really need that egg chamber. Even though it was a pretty cool chamber, it was just a big building with air conditioners in it and fireplaces, I think. Something like that. Fire pits. I don't know, it was pretty cool. Thought it was a good idea. But, like I said, didn't really use it, so it's okay, though. It's alright. Here, maybe I should go ahead and eat some of this stuff to free up a couple pounds of weight. I know I don't really need the food, but whatever. It'll free up some space. That's all I care about right now. Am I still weighed down? I am. Here, let me go ahead and make a couple more fence foundations. There we go. Craft 5 more of them. That should free up some wood, which in turn will free up some inventory space, which will mean that we can walk a little faster. Maybe. Potentially. Possibly not. I have no idea how many of these I need to do. Here, fine. Let's do some wooden walls. We don't need anything particularly crazy. We'll just craft that one wooden wall. That'll get rid of a bunch of wood. There we go. Now we can move again. Not too concerned about all these specifics at this particular moment. We're going to figure that out. So let's see. Where do we want to put this down? I think putting it over here is a good idea. Can put it... Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. That's kind of our... Yeah, this will work out well. We'll put it right down over here. So this is going to be a breeding chamber. So this is where we're going to send our various creatures to when we want them to, you know, get friendly with one another. And since we're going to be starting off with bigger stuff, we're probably going to need a fair amount of space. So I don't want to go that way anymore. Let's just go this way. Oh, fences, my nemesis. How much I forgot I hate you. These things are such a pain to plop down. So we're going to do something like that. I think that'll be about right. Because we don't want too much room. Can't have too much room. You want just enough to trap whatever you're breeding inside so it can't walk around. That's how you most efficiently breed them. You get them in there and you get them stuck. Now I realize for smaller creatures this absolutely won't work. And that's okay. We're not really concerning ourselves with breeding smaller creatures right now because, there's really no reason to. I mean, we have a bunch of wolves. We could talk about breeding them, but like I said, there's really no reason to do that. And I might even do this the totally cheap way. I'm not 100% sure just yet. And not even use behemoth gates, because those are kind of a pain to craft. You need a ton of materials for them. I might actually just cage them in with walls, because I can. Those are pretty cheap to make. And so long as I put things in the right places, they won't be able to wander out. Which basically means, build them high enough and they can't get out. There we go. So there is theoretically a box large enough to hold, maybe, I don't know. I think we're going to need bigger. I'm looking at it now and I'm not sure about that. It'll be a close call. But if we build walls around them, yeah, that might work. I might be up for that. But we're going to have to take care of that on the next one. So you kind of know where we're going. Here's your clue right here. You're looking at their butts. Yeah, that's what we're going to be playing with on the next episode. Not their butts, because that would be weird. We're going to be playing with these guys right here. I think we're... Excuse me, sorry. Didn't realize you were wandering through. I think we're probably going to be playing with the two on the left, because that'll work for me. Although, realistically, it doesn't matter. Maybe we could throw Tiny in there instead. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter so much. But we're going to take care of that on the next one. I'm going to turn that off so I don't blow through all my gasoline. And I will see you on that next episode. Oh, look at that. Here's your up close and personal with the cat. Oh, look at that. Oh, she likes this. She actually does kind of like this, but she wants to walk away right now. She's kind of annoyed with me. She's hungry. She's annoyed with me. She's just being very cat-like at the moment. But anyway, I'll catch you on that next one. So until then, thanks for watching. Oh, look at that. She's even sitting down and all nice now. See you later.